Once SI5 has been installed, a configuration process takes place for the server. We're either going to be doing an express configuration or a custom configuration. And the previous video shows the express, which again, we highly recommend you just use the express. However, more advanced users may want to use the custom option here. And basically the custom option allows you to change all of the defaults that we preset for you during the Express, which seems to be a point of confusion for a lot of clients, hence why we recommend the Express configuration. But here we'll go through the custom. Of course, you can open the installation guide here, highly recommended, and we'll take you out to our web page that will walk you through installing the software, including these videos. When you choose Next here, it's looking for an existing version of SQL on the machine. Now, if it's not here, again, SQL Express 2005 is going to install automatically for you. However, if you do want to use your own existing SQL, we give you the option, although once again, we highly recommend you don't do this. Even if you are running a version of SQL on this machine, we recommend that you let our install add another instance of that, and we work within SQL Express 2005. That is definitely supported by us and highly recommended. So again, if you want to use your own, you would check this box, then you'd have to fill in your credentials here after you point it to the location of your existing SQL server. But in this case, we're going to leave this as the default and just show you some of the other options that you can change in this custom install. When you choose Next, you have the option of changing the port. The default that we always install to is port 9000, or configure to, I should say. You can change that if you want. If you think there's going to be conflicts with other SQL instances on your network, you can certainly change this. Just keep in mind that you do need this port number in order to log into our software. You usually enter a username, a password, what the server name is, and the port number. Now, once again, here we've got the default paths here for two folders that you will never really go out to manually. They're just here. They have to be on the server machine. The default location is shown here. Again, this is what you would get through our Express install. If you want to browse and put these in a different place, you can. However, they must be physically on the same machine that the server is being installed. You cannot map these to alternate machines. Keep that in mind. And again, of course, I'm going to recommend right now that you keep these as the default. The next step here, if you want to change your default administration login from our default admin, here you certainly could do that. You're not locked into this though. Again, if you want to leave the default in the beginning to be this admin, you can certainly change this later. And again, that's after it installs. You can do that. So here, basically what you're seeing right here is what the Express install takes you to automatically. We automatically fill in everything for you. Everything stays the default. In this case, we're just going to hit Next, and it's going to go ahead and download and start installing SQL Express 2005. When the configuration completes, you're just going to go ahead and click the Finish button, and then you're going to be prompted to register the software. It's just going to automatically open up the little registration form here, and what you're going to enter here is the Pro Server CD key that you would have received via email once you've registered for our trial. So I'll go ahead and put mine in here and choose Register, and you're going to see that it's going to show some green check marks down the list here once it has time to register. Go ahead and click Finish, and what's going to happen now is this login is going to open here. Now this login is actually for the SI5 client, so you can go in and actually start working in the software if you choose. You can also go ahead and create users or change this default user. Remember, we set up a default user of admin. Notice everything's filled in here for you. So if you want to go ahead and create new users or change this admin information, you're going to do that over here on in the SI5.5 server administration console. So where you can open up and again create users. And we're going to go ahead and cover that in a separate video.